Welcome back, welcome back. That was my mace. Welcome back, welcome back. But welcome back to the vlog, guys. It's been a hot minute. I'm like rushing to get out the house because I have an appointment for a massage this morning that I'm about to be late for because I woke up a little bit late. But it's been a good minute. I have a few days off in a row. I just got done with the stretch of 3 nights. So I worked Saturday, Sunday, Monday night. Hold on, let me just set this tripod up. Yeah, so I worked Saturday, Sunday, Monday night. Today is now Wednesday, so I have off until Saturday. But obviously when you're on night shift, your body switches into night mode. So last night, like I didn't fall asleep till maybe 2, 3 a.m. I woke up late this morning, headed to a massage appointment at 9:30. So let me just make some quick avocado toast. So the last video I made, I was talking about starting my new job as an attending and what my transition had been like. Things are going well. I'm definitely getting more comfortable in my role, more used to the flow of the ED. The volume is high. I would say that the volume is high in that place. But all good things. It's definitely a good place to start out with, you know, for my first job is having experience there. But in the midst of starting a new job, y'all, I am deep into studying for an exam because y'all know these exams in medicine are never ending. I'm taking my emergency medicine board exam. So after any residency you do, no matter what specialty, you have to become board certified in that specialty to really be able to like legally and actually be able to practice and be hired by employers and things like that. So every year for emergency medicine, it's offered like the last week of October, first week of November. It's offered once a year, so if you don't pass it, you have to sit out, not sit out, but you have to wait a whole nother year to take the exam again. But anywho, I've been studying for that, and the studying I'm doing now is just a whole different dynamic compared to all of the other board exams that I've had to go through. So every board exam that I've taken is challenging in its own way, from step 1, which was arguably the most challenging, to step 2, step 3 in residency, and now this. But I think the thing that's been consistent with my previous exams is that there's always dedicated time off. Step 1, you had like 2 months to study. Step 2, maybe a month during your 4th year. Step 3, you were in residency working while doing it, but me, I had like a light elective month. I was on ultrasound, so I had the time to study. Now for your board exam, you take it whenever. So like you could be working potentially, like, you know, I'm working a full-time job and then trying to study on the side, which is really difficult, you know, using your off days to really maximize your studying. And studying on the days that I work when I get home is just not really that realistic because of how exhausted I am. So that's what I've been doing for the last few weeks, y'all. I got about maybe 6 more weeks until exam day. I'm really just trying to hunker down, make a realistic schedule for myself. I think that's the trash. But if you watch my videos during residency, every time I said like I had some big exam coming up in residency, that was the big practice exam to prepare you for your actual board exam. So right now, I'll kind of go over what I'm doing later for my studying. I need to really get out the door. I usually go for my monthly massages. I just haven't been in so long. I love how I always just have these stretches of days off. I mean, there's pros and cons with every specialty, emergency medicine included, and I do appreciate, you know, the amount of time that I have off, you know. Sometimes I have a random 1 week off, which has been helpful with studying, but there's always like stretches of 3, 4 days off. So right now I think I'm on a stretch of 4. Yesterday wasn't really utilized because it was the day, you know, after my last night shift. So I spent the day resting, and I haven't gotten much studying done this past few days with being on night shift. Literally get off at what, 6, 7 o'clock, get home, sleep till the afternoon, until 2, 3. After that, get up, you know, eat, rest a little bit. Before you know it, it's time to take a nap before your next night shift. So this past weekend was not the best for studying, but I got 3 full days to catch up, to make up. So we're gonna get it done. We are going to get it done, and after this exam is done in 6 weeks, I'm just gonna feel like such a weight lifted, honestly, from my shoulders. Like, my time is back. No more worrying about free time dedicated to studying, this, that. I can't wait. I cannot wait. All right, I'm gonna eat some quick avocado toast and then head out for this massage, and then afterwards pick up some groceries. That was so weird. I got here, they're like, we don't see an appointment for Precious, and I was like, that's weird. I called yesterday, confirmed that it was Massage Envy, and you know, when I called, it was kind of weird because like this Asian lady answered, and I don't know, I typically don't get those answers at Massage Envy. And I was like, you know, is this the so-and-so location? And she was like, yeah, we'll go ahead and book you in. And then on my way, it was like maybe 9:20, 9:25 or something. She called me back and was like, are you coming for your appointment? And I was like, that's weird. Massage Envy never does anything like that, like call to make sure you're coming. And I got here, they were like, no, it's not the location. I called her back, and she named like some oriental massage place that was in a similar location. I don't know how that mix-up happened, but they are able to fit me in the next hour. So I'm just gonna use this time to go ahead and grab my groceries. I am stopping in Target real quick because my moisturizer has run out. I get the Neutrogena Hydro Boost with the SPF. This one is $4 off. I'm not sure where y'all live, but in Georgia, it's like mid-September right now. This past week has been like the 60s. The temperature has really dropped, so I feel fall is finally coming. The other night when I got off, like around 6 a.m., I walked outside and it was in the 50s. Wasn't expecting that, but it was pretty chilly, but it felt nice to have cooler temperatures. Also need some cotton rounds, so I will grab that. And that is all I need from Target. I'm going to head out. 2 items. And then I'm gonna go to Publix. I don't need to do a full grocery, just for a couple of meals that I'm cooking this week. Alrighty. One of my meals was to make a quick pesto pasta with some shrimp, tortellini. They were out of the usual pesto that I get, so trying this one out today. Time is it? 10:30. So I'm just gonna chop the onions and peel the shrimp so that they're already ready when I get back. And this thing for chopping anything, lifesaver. Truly saves so much time. It takes a little strength. Just like that, it is chopped up. Ooh, my eyes watering. Goodness. All right. chopped. Now I'm just gonna peel the shrimp. Frozen, so I'm gonna let these soak first actually. That massage was so good, 90 minutes. I haven't been like in maybe 3 months or so, so I had some credits built up, so that could be the 90-minute one. Usually it's a 60-minute session every month. But it's about 1 o'clock now. Just making some lunch. So, emergency medicine boards, I feel like literally covers everything, because in the ER you have to know a little bit of everything, a little bit of all specialties. The other day I got a question about like snakes, and like the prompt was, patient came in with a snake bite. They showed you a picture of the snake, so you need to know what kind of snake it is. You need to know if it's like venomous, if you need to give anti-venom, things like that. So just trying to show you the scope of everything we need to know, from ortho to pediatrics to OB-GYN to neurology, a little bit of everything. So you can imagine that makes reviewing a lot. But the exam is, it's a typical long board exam. It's an 8-hour exam, 305 questions. And there's 2 parts to become board certified in emergency medicine. You have to take your written boards, which is what I'm taking coming up. And then if you pass that, that's the qualifying exam. Then next spring, you take your oral boards, where you're doing cases essentially. And then once you pass both of those, you officially become board certified in emergency medicine. So it's a process. Up until a few years ago, you had to recertify every 10 years. Now they made it more frequent. You have to recertify every 5 years, take the exam again every 5 years. But with this new update of it being every 5 years, it's a much shorter exam. It's more clinically based, and it's also open book. You can take it from home. So supposedly it's better than having to take this long 8-hour exam every 10 years. So when that time comes, we'll see. But at this point, when you're preparing for your board exams, you shouldn't really be like learning and studying new material. This should all be reviewed for you. These are things that you saw throughout your residency training. So for me, our program gave us this emergency board review course, which consists of like about 30 lecture videos, about an hour each, very high yield, very good to prepare you for the board. So I've been doing those videos as well as practice questions. And so I just try to split up the videos to do a couple, you know, look at a couple of videos every day. My goal is to I'm definitely gonna get through one round of it, but I'd like to do the videos twice through. And then of course, practice questions is just always the best way to study, doing practice questions. So I took a nap. I had set my alarm and intended to take a 1-hour nap. I woke up after that 1 hour, turned the alarm off, and my body literally just could not get out of bed. I mean, I'm so tired. I know this is all just from being on night shift the past 3 nights, but it is almost 6 o'clock now. I'm about to get my studying started. This is the board review course that I was talking about. So it's called, let's focus, National Emergency Medicine Board Review. And it has all these videos here from GI, ophthalmology, trauma, oncology, nephrology, pulmonology, cards, toxicology. So 36 videos total, but I think, let's see, there's some like review sessions in there, and there's like some test taking strategies. So maybe about like 30 videos total of actual content. And I'm about 20 videos in. So I should be finishing up the videos next week. And then the month of October, which is my final month of studying, I'm gonna do a second round of those videos. But I'll probably do maybe 1 or 2 videos today, then knock out a bunch of questions. Good morning, guys. Just getting my day started, making some breakfast, having some bagel, fruit, and an avocado. I am off today again, off tomorrow, and then back on Saturday. No real plans for today, actually. I have some things I need to knock out for studying, and then pretty much chilling for the rest of the day. I do need to do some laundry, actually. And that is breakfast. All right, y'all, so my day is coming to an end. It's a little bit later in the evening, around 8 p.m. Had a pretty productive morning and got some studying in, watched some of my review videos, did some practice questions, and I guess now I'm just gonna watch some Netflix and call it a night. Hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. It was a short one, just a catch-up one pretty much. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.